units from Demise, and he still has a lot of Templar out right now. That is 7 Templar, and warping in a bunch more charge lots, not even worrying about getting Stalkers. Doesn't need Stalkers. Charge lot and Templar, and eventually into Archon, I would guess, since Templar can't really do anything without energy. But yes, all those Warp Gate units are doing so well. He is getting Gravatic boosters right now. That is something you don't see quite too often. So that's the observer speed. Possibly get to the oh wow, apparently I missed a nice EMP going off on all these Templar, wiping out energy. Only one of them has energy to storm right now, so that is quite the hit for the Protoss player, Ohdam. But there are so many Marauders. Oh man, that is not the best idea. Oh, getting nice feedback on that Ghost before it's able to get an EMP off. All those charge lots running and taking out those Marauders. Not enough Marauders to take out these Zealots, and he's just chasing them into that gold base. He is not close enough to that planetary fortress for it to be helping out right now. Needs to back up a little bit. Needs to back up a little bit more. There it goes. That planetary fortress is firing on all those Zealots right now, taking out all forces of Ohdam and able to push back those Archons. Ooh, running back most of them, but sending one into the Terran force to try and delay them, possibly. I'm not quite sure. Could have saved all those. And another Warp Prison coming in for Ohdam, and Demise is getting +3 armor. He's also getting Infernal Pre-Igniters, so we'll see some Blue Flame Hellions. It'll be quite a good choice combination between the EMP of the Ghosts and the Blue Flames of those Hellions. They will just be able to fry those Zealots very quickly, as +3 ground armor is going down for the Protoss right now. Oh man, earlier I did see a Dark Shrine going down. There is a drop going down by this third from Demise, stopping any mining from happening at this third base. Ohdam is warping in some more Zealots. He is making very good use of those Warp Prisms, using those as proxy pylons, mobile proxy pylons, so he can warp in units wherever he really wants to. And he is getting the Warp Prism speed increase right now, so he will be able to just move those Warp Prisms around so very quickly and just warp in pretty much, honestly, anywhere he really wants to. Stalker's blinking down, taking down that Medevac, finishing off that Marauder as well. And that Assimilator does survive. Oh man. Excuse me. This is quite the game to cast right now, as we just see so many more Marauders and Ghosts coming out for Demise right now. Oh my goodness, even with all those, all of these tech units from the barracks, they do take gas, but they take significantly less gas than what Protoss units would. Both of them stockpiling some gas. The Protoss more so, since he's just making charge lots. He should be warping in a lot more Archons as well, not Archons, but Templar, and eventually morphing them into Archons, but just a small force from Ohdam, chasing that bio army from Demise. And oh, Demise moving into that gold, getting flanked by all of Ohdam's forces. Oh, putting down force fields, not quite the best idea since he has charge lots, but it's good for those storms, tearing through those Marauders. Those charge lots getting hit by concussive shells, but they don't care. They can just chase after them. Oh, that was an interesting storm. Not quite sure what he was doing there. Storming his own units that were just getting warped in, saying, hey, you know what, I can take it. And the Terran player is down by 50 supply right now, getting 2 Stargates from Ohdam right now, so seeing that there's absolutely nothing that shoots up except Ghosts, and even then it's only a few of those in the army. Getting Void Rays would be a fairly good idea, as they would just rip through the Marauders and even the Ghosts, honestly. Getting 4 Stargates, so is that 6 total? Oh wow, where is that? Oh my god, there's just so much stuff going down right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll have 6 Stargates for the Protoss player. An interesting transition from High Templar. Warping in a couple of DTs right now. Sending them over to that 3 o'clock base to take out the supply depot and missile turret. just wants to get that base up, as he is starting to mine out of his main is mined out. His natural is very close being mined out. Yes, only a few minerals left in there. Completely mined out of his main. The Terran is expanded to the 9 o'clock position, making a planetary fortress there as well. So all these bases have been taken right now. Protoss throwing up a nexus at 3 o'clock. Oh, holy crap. 15 Marauders going down, so that means there are 15 barracks on the map right now. There are 3 factories, one with a tech lab just to get the research right now. There are actually more than 15 barracks out on the map for the Terran player, since some of those don't have any add-ons on them, and one of them does have that reactor. Marines haven't been seen in a long time, as there's no need for them really. Nice little feedback on one of the ghosts, but there are just so many more. Charge lots running in, taking out, part of them running to the planetary fortress, some of them running over to the army of Demise right now. A huge engagement. Really could use those forces that are fighting the planetary fortress. The planetary fortress does go down, but he is forced to fall back, as Demise has a lot more units left over after that engagement. There are still 4 Archons alive. Does take out one of those High Templar, and those Hellions are doing quite a number on those Zealots. Another nice EMP taking out all the shields, but all those medevacs are completely out of energy, not able to heal at all. Nice little warp in from Ohdam, is able to push back that push from Demise, and he is getting +3 weapons for his factory units. His vehicle weapons level 3 carriers coming out for Ohdam right now, and he just surprisingly doesn't have the minerals to support all these Stargates. Usually it's the other way around, where you don't have the gas, but since he's making so many Zealots, the minerals are more of an issue for him right now. And he's only on 3 base, almost mined out of his 3rd. Gold is nearly mined out, and that 3rd base over there isn't quite saturated yet. Really could use to do that. Doesn't really need to get. Actually, yes, he does. He's starting to run low on gas right now. 6 carriers in production, so his other 2 Stargates started that right now. Crowing those out, really needs that done. Oh man. Is that every unit from Protoss that we've seen so far? We haven't seen Colossi or Immortals. So those 2 are the only 2 that we are missing from this game. Mothership as well, but you know, that's more of a special case. And the Terran player is actually so low on minerals right now. His 3rd isn't saturated whatsoever. There are just so few workers there. And his 9 o'clock is oversaturated. So he needs to balance those out a bit to be able to get more minerals, as bio army like this requires that so much more than gas, even though he is making this completely out of Marauders and Ghosts and Medevacs. I haven't seen any mules coming down from the Terran player. How is this? No, he has been using his energy on his orbital commands, possibly for scans, but really, yes, there's a scan going down right there. Seeing all these Zealots and Templar at the gold base. Getting a nice feedback on that Ghost that was running in. Not able to get any sort of EMP off. And are there other Ghosts? Yes, there are 3 more Ghosts right there. Will he get feedbacks on those? Not quite sure. Stimming in with all those Marauders and just running into that Protoss army right now. Neither of them really wants to fight. The Protoss is maxed out, but a lot of that energy... nice EMP on some of those units. Not quite a lot, actually missing a lot of those. Charge lots running in. Feedbacks on the medevacs, make sure they can't heal up those stimming Marauders any more than they already are. And Archons forcing all those away, and now the Terran player sees 6 carriers out for the Protoss player, Ohdam, and he's like, oh, damn. And right now, the Protoss is starting to stockpile a lot more money, producing so many Zealots, which is just perfect for this Marauder force from the Terran player. And carriers just doing their job, since nothing can shoot up except Ghosts, so they will be completely uncontested in that regard. And just chasing him all the way back to that 3 o'clock base and wiping out all the units from Demise. Demise will meet his demise in this game, unfortunately. very valiantly played. So many Marauders, something you don't see quite too often, especially when your opponent is going mass charge lots. Marauders against charge lots, not the best idea ever. Would have liked to see something like, just a bunch of Marines and tanks, honestly, with Ghosts in there able to EMP, take out the shields. But yes, Ohdam is just mowing through all of these barracks. How many carriers does he have? He has 10 carriers out. That's past the magic number where they just become so powerful. And do they have upgrades? They have +2 air attacks, no air armor, doesn't really need it, nothing shoots up, and just taking out all the production. All the supply depots will be going down. Some Vikings coming out for Demise right now, but it is a little too late, as those carriers can just instantly kill all of those. Yes, there it goes, focusing down those Vikings, making sure those don't do any sort of damage to the carriers. Actually landing the Vikings right now, take out the Templar. Not the best idea ever, but you know, it's doing the job. And even more Warp Prism is coming up for Ohdam right now. He just loves his Warp Prisms, and I don't blame him. He used them very well in this game, honestly. Able to warp in just all over the map, mobile pylons without having to worry about them being sniped off. Doesn't give quite the same vision, but still gives the same effect of being able to warp in wherever you want. And 2 more Ghost Canopies going down for Demise right now. And Factory, he's probably going to try for late game nukes as a last ditch effort, but there are just so many interceptors firing away at this planetary fortress. It is not going to be enough. Try and put down turrets, but even that's not going to be enough against all these carriers. If these 3 get taken down, it wouldn't really make a dent in Ohdam's army whatsoever, as he has so many more right here. How many is that? That is 10 right there, so he has 3 more over here. That is 13 carriers out on the field. And we do have 2 nukes being produced for Demise right now. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, I really hope he is able to get one of those off. Plus 2 shields going down for the Protoss right now, as well as air weapons level 3. Those missile turrets and SCVs are keeping this planetary fortress alive fairly decent amount of time against carriers. Honestly, he should be focusing down those SCVs as they're pretty much all that's left for Demise right now. And a bunch of Dark Templar running in there, but there are missile turrets there, so they are visible. Taking out those turrets finally, and now Demise will definitely be taken out. A nuke going down. Well played from Ohdam. Oh no! Seeing that little red dot there, not moving his units away, just wants to get that 1 nuke off and taking out some Dark Templar, not even all of his units together, just taking out mostly shields, and GG on both sides. Definitely very entertaining game. Oh my goodness. Seeing almost, oh no, I guess we were also missing Phoenix and Void Rays, but we did see nukes, ghosts, warp prisms, and carriers all in this game. Oh man, that was long. But thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Sorry for stuttering a lot, but you know, I don't have any water by me and didn't expect it to go on quite this long. So again, this is WooChop. Thanks for watching. Peace.